You probably should be versed in being able to sell Medicare and ACA. You need to be able to do Advantage plans and supplements. You should probably know how to sell ACA and these short-term plans and all the ancillaries, because just like a large-scale business, you need to be able to have diverse income streams and other opportunities to serve people when things are a little bit rough in one area or one aspect. And I think that that's what the industry is boiling down and consolidating to with these agents. Are definitely less agents out there, but they're way better. They're way more valued. They're way more sophisticated, and they're going to ultimately be higher income earners as well. And the other thing that I would say is I hear a lot about agents. When I was just telling the story where last AEP, we had one of our best agents, and I looked at my first 3 days report of AEP, and I went over to him here in the office, and I was like, dude, why the hell are you writing so much Anthem in this state? And he goes, well, it's because it's so good. Look at this. And I said, dude, stop writing Anthem in there. Like, trust me, just don't write any more Anthem. And 3 days later, they pulled the plan and said, it's suppressed and non-commissionable, And I think that a lot of agents want to do what's best for the consumer, right? And what that means to them is, are their doctors in network and their meds? And then what's the best plan on paper?
On Plan Finder or whatever.
On Plan Finder, what quote's the best? That's what I've got to do. I have this fiduciary duty to tell my clients that. I'm telling you this year, it's a little bit more nuanced for agents, because you need to understand these carrier dynamics. We had agents hunting down paper apps to fax those off to the carriers, and they're like, I'll be damned if you're going to stop me from writing this carrier product. I'm going to shove as many clients on here as possible because it's the best thing, right?
I had one agent get a hold of a copy of one paper application and then Xerox copies of hundreds of them.
well, then what happens to those plans? We now historically know they're going to be non-commissionable and suppressed, and then they're going to be SAR'd, right? So are you really doing what's best for the consumer by shoving them and forcing them onto a plan that we know is probably not going to be around?